Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumor, CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network. So excited. We connect remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that through our online digital content as well as our lifestyle blog, all found at thisisItTV.com. So super excited. I come to you each and every day around 11 o'clock on our Facebook page. I swing over to Instagram at about 11:30. Have you guys seen Reel on Instagram? I guess it's their version of TikTok. I attempted to do some today, and I don't know if it worked out or worked to my advantage, but I attempted to do a few reels yesterday. I don't know if it's working out or if you guys even see them. I don't really know. You know me, I'm kind of shameless, so I'm willing to do just about anything and figure it all out to connect with all of you in as many mediums and platforms as I possibly can. So I'm looking forward to continuing to do so. I'll see how the reel goes. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I'm not really quite sure, but I'll see how it goes. I'm excited that today's Thursday. I've gotten a lot done this week. I was super productive in getting some things done and working on a few projects. So I'm excited about that. I hope you guys are in a productive space as well. If you have a moment, please say hello. There's nothing more important than being seen and being heard. And it's always nice to see you guys. Hello, Lisa. Good morning. So good to see you. Super excited about everything that's really going on with the This Is It Network, as well as the Scream Your Dream membership community, which is launching this week. Lisa is one of the instructors on there and countless others. We have actually 32 instructors, if you can believe that. So the content is going to be super rich. It's going to afford you the ability to connect with these IT experts and learn how to personally and professionally develop your lives and your businesses for better, as well as get access to some remarkable women. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about tuning in and connecting with all of you. Hello, Sherry. Sherry and I is one of the instructors as well as a screamer with thisisItTV.com. She's on each and every week. I'm super excited to be able to connect with all of you. I'm excited. This is awesome. This is episode or morning message number 97. If you can believe that. Morning message number 97. So we are, cruising here, friends. We are moving and just embracing this scenario. I want to make sure that I can say hi to you guys. Make sure that I can say hi to you. There you are. I want to make sure that I can say hi to you guys, even if you're on the Scream Your Dream page. I can only see one at a time. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Marcia. Good to see you. Hi, Dana. Good to see you. It's so super important that I connect with you guys each and every day and do it on as many platforms as I possibly can. People are like, Sheldon, do you sleep? The answer is no. The answer is no. Well, I sleep as often as I can. I just have a lot of really great things. This was hard, this pandemic, this quarantine, and understanding where it is that I wanted to be and what I wanted to do with my time during it. And now that I have found my groove, I'm super excited to be able to be in a rhythm and go to work, right? And even if it's just downstairs in my basement office, but be purposeful in what it is that I'm doing. And that's really important to me. So I'm excited that we're in a rhythm. This is morning message lesson number 97. It is about your strengths. Do you hear me? So many of us play on our weaknesses or start a conversation justifying what we don't have or what we're not capable of doing or the mistakes that we have made. I need you to sit in your strengths today. I need you to look at what you are good at, look at what you have been able to accomplish, and I want you to thrive and live in that. I need you to focus on your strengths today in a way that you have not ever done it before. I want you to acknowledge what you are good at. I want you to say it out loud, and I want you to share it with someone new. I want you to acknowledge what you are good at. It is not a silent thing. It is not this private thing that you know how to do. Your crocheting and your ability to write a poetic, beautiful dissertation, your ability to write, the use of the English language, your love of dancing, all of those things. What are you good at today? What are the strengths that you have, that you possess, that you need, that you thrive on, that you afford you to feel good about what it is that you are doing? What are you strong within? Because so often we focus on what we do not have and what we're not capable of doing and what we are not, it's not easy for us to be able to, accomplish. And we occupy the majority of the day trying to be better at those things as opposed to stepping into what we were already meant to do and what we are already good at. We forget. We are distracted by the weaknesses in which we possess, which everyone has, something in which they are not good at. I am bad at math. I'm not good at it. It's not something that comes easily to me. I struggle in it, which is why I am not an accountant. A lot of us choose to spend the rest of our lives doing something that we are struggling in because I don't know what kind of torture scenario that leads us in, why we would ever want to do that or why we would think that that would be an appropriate option for the rest of our lives. But what I can say to you is that when you identify your strengths, when you are comfortable in who it is that you are, you can walk in that every day. And that feels good. That's strong. That's clear. You feel it. I guarantee if you feel it, everyone else that you encounter feels it too. They're living in the joy in which you have, right? If you are trepidatious or nervous or, shying away from something because you are not proficient in it, you do not enjoy it, and you are not good at it, the other person feels that, right? They feel it. They see it. They know that you're not navigating in a space of confidence. You're navigating in a space of uncertainty and in a space of, discomfort. And therefore, you are going to have a hard time convincing anyone else that they should compensate you for that. So what I ask you to do is to walk in your strengths. We identify our weaknesses because we need to know what they are. We need to know what to avoid and what we can give to others. But we have to be comfortable walking in our strengths. And everybody in the world that you encounter, the people that you know, the people that you work with, the people that are friends with you, the people that are in your household need to know what your strengths are. And they need to be able to be clear about what that is, because what I believe to be true is that personal branding is what people say and think about you in your absence. And if people know what your strengths are, they're more apt to share them. Hello, Jolene. They're more apt to share your strengths. And this may be for you or somebody else in your life that's having a hard time, right, in identifying what it is that they are good at. Right? They might have gone left more than they have gone right. They are distracted by the mistakes in which they have made, and they are convinced that that is all that they are going to continue to make. But I'm saying if you focus on your strengths, if you focus on what it is that you are good at, and you live and walk in that every single day, you will be better for it, and so will everyone around you. Now, don't get me wrong. As an entrepreneur, I have made a ton of mistakes. There are things that I am completely not good at. Hello, Quandel. There are things in which I am not good at. Hello, Holly. There are things in which I cannot manage. But focusing on the things in which I am not good at does not allow for me to thrive. Focusing on the accounting in which I cannot do, the Excel in which it confuses me, will not afford for me or my brand to thrive. So I'm going to avoid that. I'm going to avoid those particular things, and I'm going to focus on the things that not only bring me joy, that I exceed at. And a lot of you might be thinking, hey, Sheldon, I don't know what that is anymore. I knew what I was when I was in high school, and when I was in college, and when I played sports, and when I had more confidence than I do today. Then I suggest that you sit with yourself. You know how I am, a Pinot Grigio, a cup of coffee, sleeve of Oreos, whatever it is that makes your heart sing, sit with yourself for a minute. And remember who that is. Good morning, Lisa. Remember who that is. Remember who that person is. Remember who that person is that came to the table with all of that energy, those natural instincts, your ability to communicate. God knows that that's my strength, right? Your enthusiasm. Good morning, Kimberly. That's a strength. How are you going to really capitalize on your strengths today? One, I think you just need to identify what they are. So often we don't identify what our strengths are. We are so consumed with what we do not have, what we need to get, where we need to put our energy in the things in which don't drive us. But if you sit with your strengths for a moment, good morning, Holly. If you sit with your strengths for a moment, if you identify them to the point in which you say them out loud, good morning, Barbara, right? You say them out loud, you reiterate them, and then you display them, you work on them, you work with them, you share them versus sharing, oh my gosh, it isn't working, oh my God. And don't get me wrong, I know that this world is not right now. This world is not right. This world is not going in anyone's direction, but you are not alone. We are all dealing with the trials and tribulations of this quarantine, the trials and tribulations of this virus, the trials and tribulations of racial injustice. But while that is happening, I need you to focus on your strengths. You will be better for it. You will be able to move forward in a way that you would never even think about because you are being distracted by what you do not have. And you are being distracted, Alexis, how are you, my darling, by what you are not able to accomplish. But I need you in this moment to focus on your strengths, what you are good at, the things in which you can control. You're not, just like me, I'm not going to dive into being an accountant. I'm going to find somebody to handle my accounting. I am going to focus on public speaking and sharing joy and personal branding because those are my strengths. And because when I walk in that strength, right? Because when I walk in that space, good morning, people will feel that. People will want that. People will pay for that. People don't want or will pay for the things in which you do not know, or the things in which you cannot accomplish, or the mess in which you have made. They are going to walk with you with the accomplishments in which you believe you have. So today and every day, I want you to focus on what it is that you've been able to build in your life, the strengths in which you've been able to really bring to the table. Set the table and begin to eat. Share with as many people as possible what you are good at, what you thrive on, because that is what's going to get you closer to where it is that you want to be. You dwelling in what you don't have or your lack of doesn't make any sense and doesn't do you any justice or get you any closer to where it is that you want to be. And that is ultimately the goal, right? Ultimately, the goal is to get you closer to where you want to be so you can get exactly what you want and deserve. So we're going to focus on our strengths today. My assignment for you all is to think and sit with yourself and say, what am I good at? What can I accomplish? What have I accomplished? I can't. The majority of the people who follow, fan, and like me, and I'm blessed for every one of you, happen to be a little over 30 in that space. You have been on this planet for 30 plus years. You have accomplished something. But if you spend the majority of your time dwelling on the shorter pieces of your life that did not work out, you will not be able to walk in the joy that is your strengths. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to focus on the strengths in which we have. We are going to share them with as many people as possible because today we're going to walk in what we have and what we are good at. And we are going to try to share that with as many people as possible. If somebody in your world needed to hear this, please share this with them. If somebody in your world needs a little bit of energy in order to no longer whisper their wishes, but in fact, scream their dream, you know exactly where to send them. Make sure that they follow, fan, and like everything at This Is It TV and follow us and log on to thisisittv.com. My goal for all of you is to be good to yourself, to find your voice, no longer whisper your wishes, but in fact, scream your dream. I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I'm going to head over to Instagram and give them a little bit of the same. If you need me for anything, please let me know. If you're looking to wear a little bit of inspiration, our Scream Your Dream apparel and shop is open. Log on to thisisittv.com/shop now. If you're interested in working with me as it relates to your personal brand, you can log on to thisisittv.com/scream your dream. And if you're interested in being a guest on our show, there is a link within the post in order for you to do that as well. I'd love to work with you as much as I possibly can. It's important for you to find your voice so you can know who you are, know what you want, and share as often as possible why you deserve it. Again, I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumer. This Is It Network is a wonderful platform sharing remarkable women and inspiring stories. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be good to yourselves. Find your voice. Scream your dream. Take care. Bye-bye.